into Sin's Workshop. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. So today we're going to be discussing The Chamber by Christopher Hawk. I do want to disclose that this book was given to me as a gift by the author himself, who's a really, really nice guy. Both him and his wife, Tracy Hall, they are fabulous people. Unfortunately, this book did end up on my DNF pile, and I feel really, really bad about that because, again, I do know the author personally, and I think that they are a great person, but I just could not get into this book, and I feel really, really terrible about that. I wish I could pinpoint what exactly put me off from this novel, but I really can't. I think it's a bunch of small little things. So, when I was reading this book, I started it on a Friday, and I thought, you know what, I thought I was just tired, because, I kept getting distracted, it wasn't holding my attention, so I thought, let me put the book down. Won't touch it for the weekend. I didn't. And I'm like, I'll start fresh again on Monday. And that's exactly what I did. I put the book down, and I didn't touch it again until Monday. But again, it just could not hold my attention. I liked the premise of it. It really did remind me a lot of Dennis Lehane's Shutter Island. I got a lot of those vibes when I was reading it, as well as the premise. But for some reason, there was a disconnect between me and the story. And I think one of them is I don't find either of the male characters, the doctor and the detective, I don't find either of them to be very relatable or charismatic. There's something, and I guess there is supposed to be something off about both of them, but there was no charisma there on my part. I do think the premise is interesting. I do highly suspect that the doctor is up to something nefarious for sure, but I didn't love to hate them, and I didn't hate them, and I didn't love them. It was just nothing. I could not connect to these two characters at all. And then, God, I feel so bad when I don't like a book. I really do, especially when I do know the author. The heinous crime happens at the asylum, so the detective is sent undercover, and his wife had been a patient here at this hospital, and she had killed herself. One of the things I did not find believable was, okay, maybe there is a change in staff, maybe not everyone's familiar, but I find it really hard to believe that not anyone on the staff is going to recognize the detective at all. It doesn't take that hard. It's not going to take that long for someone to recognize him and be like, I remember you. Your wife was a patient here. And then do some digging. And maybe that does happen later in the book. Again, I didn't finish it, so I don't know. But I really found it hard to believe that of all the people they decide to send undercover into this hospital, it's just like, well, your wife was a patient there, so we're going to send you. And that, to me, didn't seem wholly believable. Again, maybe it's just me. I just feel really bad that I didn't like the book and I didn't finish it. And I really, really wanted to. I really, really did. But, not every book is for every reader, unfortunately, and this book just wasn't for me. It felt a little forced at times. I don't think the atmosphere was there either in the beginning. It was just not my cup of tea. That's the only way I can explain it. It was not my cup of tea, unfortunately. And that makes me really sad. So again, this book was put on my DNF pile, so I can't really rank it, you know. I can't really give it 1 star. I can't really give it 5 stars because I don't really have the full scope of the story. It just didn't connect with me as a reader. It wasn't my cup of tea. I didn't find the characters to be engaging. I really wanted a stronger atmosphere. Really with this asylum element too, you know, there's really a lot that can be done with that. And again, I didn't finish it, so maybe there is a lot done with it. So I'll leave that up for you guys. So I will include links in the description below on where you can purchase the book. Check it out if you want to. Maybe you'll resonate it in a way that I didn't, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. So again, links in the description below. On that note, thank you all for tuning into this video. I know it really wasn't a thorough review like normal, but yeah, those are my thoughts, those are my feelings, and that's why I really couldn't connect to the story. In any case, thanks again for tuning in. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with all book loving friends. On that note, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy reading.